Awesome. So we are now good to go. So welcome. Wow, over 120 people on the call so far. I'm pretty sure that number is going to keep going up. So once again, thank you to all of you for joining us. In today's call, we're going to be showing you what Skynet is, how it works, and how you can also benefit from this amazing opportunity. I'm so excited to be able to share this information with you. I know so many of you are still feeling the highs from the amazing Dubai launch event that we had as well, and it's really been showing with the way that our community is growing. And for those of you that are here for the first time, you're about to see something that is really, really exciting. And I hope you guys have got your notepads and your pens and you're taking notes because this is going to be worth listening to. So let's get started with our presentation. So before we get into, the details of the business, a very quick disclaimer that I have to let you guys know. Everything that you're seeing in this presentation today is purely informational. We do not offer any financial advice whatsoever. And to basically summarize, so welcome to Skynet. Now, straight off the bat, something you guys should know is that Skynet Systems itself is not actually a company. It's a product of the broker Cermak LLC. And I will share more information about Cermak LLC with you guys later on in this presentation. But what is our vision and what are we trying to accomplish? Well, Skynet Systems is dedicated to developing high frequency trading bots designed to help you profit from the largest financial market in the world, which is the Forex market. And speaking of the Forex market, why is this the largest financial market in the world? That's because, guys, over $7.5 trillion are traded every single day. And yes, trillion with a T, which I only learned was a real word when I got involved in the Forex market. But yeah, $7.5 trillion every single day. And that's a 14% increase in the last 5 years alone. So when we talk about this market being a massive market, this is the most liquid market in the world. And there is plenty of opportunity with the right technology, which you're going to see on the call today, for you guys to benefit as well. Now, a lot of people look at the Forex market and they think that it's just a place where you can buy and sell currencies. And even though that is true, but there's actually a lot more to the Forex market than just that. You can also trade indices and commodities, which is what we are doing. And for those of you that are with us already, or for those of you who are new, we are currently trading on the US 30. And if for the US 30, if you don't know what that is, it's 30 of the biggest publicly traded companies in the United States. And it's a very, very big deal in the Forex market. But the beauty of what we have, the beauty of our technology is that it's adaptable. So let's say, for example, right now, the US 30 isn't trading the best or isn't giving us the best results that we want. We have other strategies in place to make sure that our members are consistently profitable because we are basing everything off real market conditions. We do real trading here, as you guys will see, and it's based on real market conditions, which is why we have to be very, very careful with our risk management as well. And as I mentioned in the disclaimer earlier as well, guys, there is no guarantee in the Forex market, but the biggest difference between those people who win and those people who lose in the Forex market is risk management. And that is something that we, are very heavily focused on to make sure that we are protecting the funds of our community. So now that you know why we picked the Forex market, let's also talk about what style of trading we do, because there are multiple forms of trading. So HFT is the form of trading that we do, and HFT stands for high frequency trading. So for example, back in the day, a lot of people, even now actually, some people think this, when they think of Forex trading, they think Forex trading is that one person sitting behind multiple screens and they are trading 20 hours a day to make some profit. And even though that used to be true, and it's still true, some people still do that. However, technology has now become a big part of the financial markets, and people are replacing humans with technology, because with humans, as you know, we can have human error, human emotions can get in the way, but with technology, we do not have that. We do not have those issues. Technology can focus in on the target that it has in place. But with our systems, we don't just have our HFT technology just running wild in the markets. We have a team of professional traders and analysts that are constantly adapting and monitoring the situation to make sure that the algorithm or the technology that we have is performing to its peak abilities, because we don't just leave it, running in the markets without any assistance. There is always a team of professional traders and analysts watching over the technology to make sure it's delivering consistent results, but also to let the technology understand what's happening in real market conditions, because AI doesn't know what's happening in the real world, but us humans, we do know. And with the current market conditions right now, it's always important to make sure that we can tune our risk management when we need to with our technology. But essentially, what is is HFT trading? HFT is sophisticated algorithms and lightning fast computers. And this is where, as I just mentioned before, it's a new form of trading, especially in the last 4 to 5 years. It's really been taking over in the financial markets. And a lot of people in the private sector or in the private equity sector have been bringing on technology as well, similar to this, to help, make money for their firms. But with us, what we've done is we've taken that same technology, which has been used in the private sector for many years. We've brought that technology into Skynet to allow normal people like myself and you guys to access this as well. Because real HFT systems, guys, are very hard to come by. And the reason why is because it's incredibly expensive. Like, to give you an example, to connect to connect an account to the servers, it could cost us, over $70,000 a month. And that doesn't even include the cost of building, developing, and maintaining the technology like this. So coming across a real HFT trading technology is very rare. And for those of you that are in the community, you can tell that it's real because of the amazing results it's been performing so far. But what are some of the other key, advantages of HFT trading? It boosts liquidity in the market. So HFT trading is very fast and efficient trading. So trades are only open for a couple of seconds, like literally 2 seconds, and you're in and out of the market. So if you blink, you will literally miss it. And what is the reason for this? Because the longer you are in the market, the longer your trade is open in the market, the more high risk you have, and the more chance you have of the market doing a complete turn on you, or some, real life event happens that can completely turn the markets around, and even the safest positions can be jeopardized, which is the reason why we are in and out of the market. It reduces the risk as well, and we can go in with high volatility. As I mentioned, we only trade on US 30, so we go in, make our profits, and we come out as well. And that is the benefit of HFT trading, which is why so many of our members in our community have been constantly benefiting from this. So this is the style of trading that we do, HFT trading. Now, talking of the trading, let's actually get into the different products that we have. So we have 3 different products available, but something that's important for everyone to know is that all 3 of these products are built on the same technology and the same strategy. The only difference between the 3 of them is risk management. And what do I mean by risk management in this context? Risk management simply means the number of trades that are placed on each bot every single day. Now, before I continue, it's also important for you guys to know as well that we tested these bots on private servers for 2 years before we made them available to our community. And even from day one of the launch of Skynet, we connected each of our trading bots to MyFXBooks. Now, MyFXBook is a third-party platform where they audit your trading results. So you connect your account direct to the markets, and MyFXBook will be able to track your data and show your real trading results. So if you are a real trader, or if you know about trading, then you know that any real trader will be happy to show them MyFXBook, because if they're winning more than they're losing, that's what people want to see. But people don't often show that because they show more losses than wins. But we are very transparent from day one. You can go to our MyFXBook and go back to the very first trades we placed. You can see all the wins, all the losses, everything is made available to you guys. Now, the 3 different bots that we have are the T800, which will cost you $29.99 for the year. And again, guys, it's $29.99 for the year, because a lot of people, especially within the Forex industry, they charge this much, or if in fact they probably charge more, but they charge that on a monthly basis. It's a monthly subscription. But with us, it's a yearly subscription, meaning you have 12 months to utilize our trading bots before you have to decide if you want to resubscribe or not. So it's actually very awesome to see that the owners of this amazing platform have made this product accessible to people all around the world. And with the T800 bot, you can get up to 20% profit a month. And again, guys, I just want to say something very important, because I know you're seeing some very big figures right now on the screen. I want to just let you know that these results that we got were based on the testing that we did and from the launch of when we started the business. Obviously, these results are not going to apply in today's market, because we're in a completely different time at the moment with the way the volatility is in the market. So we're just managing your expectations and letting you know that these results were based on past performances, and past performances do not guarantee future results. And And I want to make that very, very clear. And we will be making some adjustments to this as well moving forward. But again, it's all about risk management. It's all about protecting the community's money in the trading. That's what it's all about. So even if you see a slight decline in results, it's not because our bots are not working. It's because we are being extra safe to protect everyone's capital. Now, the next bot that we have is the T1000, which costs $49.99 for the year. And this one can do up to 30% profits a month. And as I mentioned as well, like, $49.99 for the year, very, very good price. And last but not least, we have the TX bot. Now, this is the most powerful, and this is also the most purchased bot that we have. And this one is $99.99 for the year, and it can deliver results for up to 40% a month. Now, I know there are two things that have caught everyone's attention, okay? The first one is the minimum deposit, and the second one is the deposit lock. So if you give me a second, I will explain to you guys why we have them in place. So the first thing, let's start with the minimum deposit. So with all three of our bots, the minimum deposit is just $100. So you purchase the bot and then you put in a minimum of $100 for you to get started and earn profits from the largest financial market in the world. And as I mentioned before, one of the key pillars of this business is accessibility. We wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to really be involved and benefit from this product. So that's why we have a minimum deposit of $100. Now, moving on to the deposit lock, because I know when I say the word deposit lock, it raises some eyebrows. I can already see some people who have their cameras on whose eyebrows just went up. But the reason why we have a deposit lock, and it's actually very, very important to the business model that we have, because as you guys know, as I mentioned before, HFT trading or this form of trading that we do is very, very fast trading. All right. And then typically a lot of brokers don't allow HFT trading to run on their platforms. And the reason for this is because the people using it can make very, very good money. But however, the broker who's allowing the system to run on their platform, they don't get to make as much money. And the reason for that is because, as I mentioned, trades are fast and the transaction fees are very, very low. And because of that reason, they don't want to really take on the responsibility of paying out all of these profits, but not making as much back as a broker. So a lot of brokers don't allow that. So what we did is we set up our own broker called Cermak LLC, specifically created to run this technology for Skynet Systems and to run this technology for all of you to benefit. But how does Cermak sustain itself? How does it show that it's able to grow as well? And how does it, most importantly, get the liquidity it needs to pay members their profits? That's where the 6-month deposit lock comes in, because what Cermak do is they go to liquidity providers and they go to banks to show them that they can hold capital for this period of time, the 6 months, for example. And from that, they're able to continuously get the liquidity that they need in order for them to pay members their profits. So that's why we have the 6-month deposit lock in place. It's simply for the sustainability and the long-term plans of the company to ensure that we are getting the liquidity we need in order for us to keep paying out profits. But one important thing that everyone needs to know, it's only your initial deposit, which is locked for 6 months. The profits that you start making from day one, you can start withdrawing those profits straight away. The minimum withdrawal is just $10, guys. Okay, so it's only your deposit that's locked for 6 months, and as soon as your 6 months is over, you can take out your initial deposit. But the profits you are making, they are yours to keep from day one. Okay, so hopefully that explains and that helps you understand why we have the deposit lock in place, because it's all about the sustainability of our business moving forward. We're not here to run a short-term plan. We're genuinely here for the long term. In order for us to do that, we have to put some things in place that will help protect the company in the long run as well. Now, moving on from there, we've spoken a lot about the profits that we can generate. Let's talk about a bit more detail about what happens with those profits. So we have a very unique profit sharing system, which means whatever profit you are generating on a day-to-day basis from your trading, 50% goes to you and the other 50% goes into our compensation plan. So it's a very unique way for people that are using the product and for people that are sharing the product to earn together. And that's why I'm very, very excited to go on to the next half of the business model as well, to show you how that works. But just for the time being, let me give you a quick example. So if you made $100 today in profit, $50 goes to you and $50 goes into the compensation plan. But remember this when we do speak about the compensation plan. Now, one thing that really, really drew me in when I saw this business opportunity was MetaTrader 5. And the reason why this is very important is because if you are involved in trading, then you know what's been happening with MetaTrader 5 over the past couple of years and what recently happened just last year that changed everything. So to give you guys who are not from the Forex background a little bit of understanding of what's going on here, MetaTrader 5 is the biggest trading platform in the world. Everyone uses MetaTrader 5 to trade, okay? Now, previously what was happening is that a lot of people were setting up what we call fake brokerages because they were getting sub-licenses from people that already had an MT5 license, okay? So that way there was no due diligence checks done on them. There was no compliance checks done on them because MetaTrader 5 didn't even know that they were using someone else's license. And because of this, unfortunately, a lot of people were scammed because of this and lost money in trading. And that's why so many people, even today, have this bad, idea or have these bad thoughts of what Forex trading is when the reality is very, very different. But last year, the SEC got involved and they told MetaQuotes, who are the owners of MetaTrader 5, that they need to stop this practice. They need to make sure that every single broker that has an MT5 license has the correct infrastructure, has the correct licenses, has the correct compliance checks to make sure that they can stay on the platform. And because of that, when MetaQuotes introduced this new compliance, thousands and thousands of brokers were removed from MetaTrader 5 because they did not meet the correct compliance structure in order for them to be on MetaTrader 5. But with Cermak LLC, they have a full MT5 license. They've had it from day one. And just to give you a bit of an understanding as well, it's not just about seeing the business, it's also about checking who the owners of the broker are as well. They do a background check on them, they do a due diligence check on them, and to make sure that they're passing all of the compliance laws that they have in place as well. So that gave me a bit more of assurance because, being on MetaTrader 5, I know how difficult it is as being a trader myself. I know how difficult it is to be on MetaTrader 5, and you have to pass rigorous compliance checks to do that. And Cermak LLC has been on MetaTrader 5 from day one of its launch and is still on MetaTrader 5 as well. So that speaks volumes about the license, but also about the integrity that they're building this business with. Now, the second thing that I found was really awesome as well is that every single member, doesn't matter how big or small, how much you deposit, every single member gets their own MetaTrader 5 account, meaning that you can see all of the live trading happening directly from the markets. Now, for me, this was huge because I've seen a lot of Forex projects in the past, but a lot of them don't actually give you access to the real trading, the real data, so you can see what's going on. Because at the end of the day, anyone can go make a website and show you whatever numbers they want, right? But if you're seeing the real numbers, you can't fake what happens on MetaTrader 5. So when you are seeing the real results on MetaTrader 5, you know the business is really, really trading. And for me, that was absolutely awesome to see because it was amazing, that people getting access to live trading results and they were able to see all of the real trading happening. Before I continue, I just want to double check. Can everyone hear me? If you can hear me, just give me a quick thumbs up. I just want to make sure the audio and everything is clear. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So for me, final point, that was very, very awesome to see as well that, you can see all the real trading that is happening in place because not a lot of companies want to show you that. But in Skynet systems, every member, whether, like I said, you purchase the smallest bot or you make the smallest deposit or a big deposit, does not matter. You can see the real trading results. Now, everything that I've shown you up until now, you might look at this and think, you know what, it sounds great. Everything looks cool, but I'm the type of person, I don't want to get involved unless I see it work for myself. And if that is the case, guys, then we have something for you that is definitely going to help you out as well. Because what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to test our bot on live market conditions. So even though it's a demo bot, but it trades on live market conditions. So just how everyone else will be getting their trading profits or results as well, you'll be able to see that. But it's zero risk to you, zero cost to you, and it gets set up in a couple of seconds. So you have 14 days to see the power of this technology. And what a lot of people do as well is that they put in a realistic amount that they can deposit, they test it on the demo bot, and they see how much they could have made in those 14 days if they had deposited the real money instead. But it's awesome, and I really, really recommend everyone to just test out the demo bot because before you commit to anything, before you get involved in anything, it's always good to do your own due diligence and see for yourself how everything is working. And I did the same as well, and I know many other people who did the same. They tested with the demo bot, and once the 14 days are over, it's up to you then if you want to stay with the side that's profiting from the Forex market or not. That's completely your call. Now, before we move on to the second half of our business, in which I show you guys a fantastic way on how you can earn money from simply sharing and referring this amazing product. Before we get into that, I want to highlight something very, very important, okay? Everything that I've shown you up until now, the priority for the business, the priority for the company is always the product, okay? And why do I say this? Because a lot of you guys on this call today have probably been on calls similar to this, where the emphasis is always on recruiting or the emphasis is always on sharing the business, but no one really pays much attention to the product. But our number one priority will always be the product. And why do I say this? Because even if someone comes in and they purchase our smallest bot and they deposit the minimum amount, for the company, that person matters the most. And the reason why I'm also, sharing this sentiment with you guys is because it's not just about coming onto the platform and just sharing the business or recruiting or building. It's about you coming onto this platform, using the platform's product and making money. And I'm not saying you're going to use the product today and tomorrow you're going to become a millionaire. That's not what this is about. This product is designed to even lift the smallest of burdens off your shoulders. For example, if the bot or the product can help you pay for a phone bill, if it can help you pay for your car insurance, if it can help you pay for your weekly grocery shopping, that's the purpose of this bot, to lift a small burden off your shoulders. So just know that even if you are someone who's on this call and you're just here for the product, know that we will never, we will never force anyone or make anyone, or the business model is not reliant on anyone sharing the business. You can come in and earn very, very good money just from using the bot alone. But we do have people on this call that want to take this opportunity one step further. We do have people on this call that really want to maximize their earnings from this amazing opportunity. And I really do believe in being in the right place at the right time in order for you to benefit. And that's what we have here, because Skynet Systems only launched a couple of months ago, 4 months ago. And, it's a very, very early stages. And for those of you who can see the opportunity or who can see where I'm going with this, you will know that being here on this call right now is giving you a huge advantage over the people that will be seeing this in 6 months to a year from now. So if you are someone who wants to take that next step, who is willing to help us grow the business, there is an awesome way for you to be rewarded as well. But even if you're someone who just wants to use the product and you're happy with things are going, we are more than happy to have you guys here as well, because you are the reason why we built this platform. So now let's move on to the second half of our business, where we're going to talk about our compensation plan. So starting with the first bonus we have, and I'm not going to go into too much detail and make it too complicated. I'm going to try and keep it as simple as possible. So we have 3 different bonuses, or 3 different ways where you can make money for referring people into Skynet Systems. The first one that we have is the direct bonus. Now, the direct bonus is very, very easy to understand. Let's say, for example, I joined today and I decided to enroll Bruno. Okay, sorry, Bruno, I'm using your name, but let's say I enroll Bruno into Skynet. Now, if Bruno, whatever bot he purchases, I earn 15% on the sale of that bot. So for example, if I sponsor Bruno and Bruno purchases a 99.99 TX bot, I will get 15% of that, which is $14.99. So that is what I've made. But the good thing is as well, is that when Bruno decides a year later that he wants to resubscribe, I get to earn this $14.99 again. And it gets even better, actually, because if you're someone who's come in for free today, let's say you're someone who's just joined, you haven't got a bot, you haven't deposited any money, you will also be able to earn the direct bonus as well. So if you're referring people to the platform, you can earn the direct bonus too, even if you don't have your own bot, or even if you haven't deposited yourself. So very simple and very easy. Now, we're going to move forward to the team bonus. Now, the team bonus is something that this is a style of team bonus, actually, that you probably haven't seen before, because one thing that is really, really awesome about this compensation plan, it gives me, gives me a good boost of confidence for the sustainability of the company, is that Skynet only pays commissions, besides the direct bonus, but Skynet only pays commissions on the profits that they are generating for the community. And the reason why this is awesome is because the company does not need to rely on new package sales. The company does not need to force anyone to go out there and network and bring people. They don't need to do any of that, right? Because we only pay commissions on the profits we generate for our clients Monday to Friday, every single day. And also, this is what we call real residual income, because you can do the work once. If you introduce someone once, you get paid from that person's daily profits again and again and again, Monday to Friday, as long as they're on on the system, you'll get paid. And that's real residual income, because there's a lot of companies that claim that they have residual income, but if it requires you to still keep working after you've done the job once, it's not residual income. So please bear that in mind too. But how does our team bonus work? So as you can see that there are levels here, but this isn't levels in terms of the people you sponsor. These are just levels within the business on how much commission you can earn on the profits, because actually the levels goes up to infinity levels. There is no cutoff. It goes up to infinity levels. Any business bought in by you will count towards you as well. So let me try and explain this in the most simplest way possible. Let's say this is me here, right? I'm level 10, okay? Now I've introduced Bruno to the business, and Bruno is a level 6. So what does this mean? And I'll break it down for you. Let's say Bruno himself is earning $100 a day from his trading, okay? Bruno is earning $100 a day from his training. Now, if I'm a level 10, that means I'm earning 50% of the daily profits that Bruno is getting. So Bruno is making $100, he keeps $50, and the other $50 comes to me. And I'm earning that every day, Monday to Friday, because I am a level 10. But forget level 10, let's actually go down to level 1 for a second. And how do you actually become a level 1? It's very simple. All you have to do is purchase your bot, do the minimum deposit, and you are instantly level 10. Meaning anyone that you sponsor, right? Anyone that you directly sponsor, you will earn 10% from their daily trading profits. And again, it's amazing because it's real residual income, Monday to Friday, that you are earning. So how do you get to level 2? And this is where team turnover comes to place. Now, this is where the more volume or more deposits you bring into the business, doesn't have to be, a load of people that you have to bring. It could be one person who brings in $5,000, or two people who bring in $2,500 each, whatever the case is. But for you to get to level 2, you need a team turnover of $5,000, meaning then you will earn 15% commission on profits for everyone that you have directly sponsored. So you can have as many direct sponsors as you want. There is no limit. There is no cutoff. You can have as many direct sponsors, and you will be able to earn 15% at level 2 from each of their daily trading profits. Okay. So that, like I said, goes all the way up to level 10. And we actually have a level 10 in the call. I don't know if he's still with us or not, but we have a level 10 on the call. So at level 10, you're earning 50% from all the direct trading profits that your people are making, the people that you have directly sponsored. But it actually goes one step further, because then people ask, all right, how do we, that's just the people that we have directly bought in, but what if they decide to do the same thing? What if they also decide to share this business model with other people? What happens then? Well, this is where we built a compression system, or I like to call it a sustainable system, because it actually allows people to benefit even from the teams that your direct members are building. So going back to the example, let's say this is me. I'm person A, and I introduced Bruno. Okay. Bruno loved the business because he's been making money from his trading profits every day. He's getting his results and he's happy with it. He decides to get people involved as well. So what happens is that as a level 10, I'm going to earn 50% from Bruno's trading profits every single day, Monday to Friday. Okay. But when Bruno starts building his own community, as you can see, Bruno is now a level 6. It means he's earning 35% of the daily profits his team members are making. Now, how do I benefit from this? And this is where the difference comes into play, because I can earn the difference between my level and Bruno's level, which is in this case 15%, because at level 10, I'm 50%, and Bruno at level 6 is 35%, meaning that the difference is 15%. So just to give you an example, let's just say this team here, Bruno's team here, is making on average, right? Let's say a daily trading profits. And again, these are just hypothetical numbers to make it easy for everyone to understand. But let's say $1,000 a day is being generated in profits here. 35% of that goes to Bruno and 15% of that goes to me as well. And let's say I sponsor one other person. Let's say I sponsor Daniel, for example, right? And Daniel is a level 7. So again, he's earning 40% of the profits being made by his team, and the remaining 10% goes to me as well. And again, this is sustainable for the company, but it also gives everyone an opportunity to work together and grow the community as well, because there is a benefit for everyone. Now, I know you guys are probably asking, oh, what happens if someone reaches the same level as you? Let's say, I'm a level 10. What happens if Bruno reaches a level 10? Do you still earn from Bruno's team? No, you don't. But when you reach level 10, the company has another incentive in place for you to benefit. And I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But we have something else in place as well, which we call our partner program. Now, the partner program is an awesome way for you guys to earn some really, really cool rewards and be recognized for all of your hard work and effort that you've put into the business. Now, as you can see, the team turnover part stays the same, but the new addition that we have is your personal deposit. So as you want to continue to climb the ranks, you need to also increase your personal deposit as well. And like I said, there are some really, really cool rewards that you guys can earn. You have iPhone, MacBooks, Rolexes, BMWs, and Ferraris as well. Now, we actually just had a couple of weeks ago had our first ever launch event in Dubai, and so many people went up on stage to earn their rewards. They were given iPhones on stage, MacBooks on stage, Rolexes were given out on stage, and we even had an individual who won a BMW, and that wasn't given to him on stage. He already had the car, but you know, it was awesome to see that person went up there and they were able to get a BMW from the business, and you can see more of that actually in our official Telegram group as well. But one important thing for you guys to remember when it comes to the partner program is that for you to achieve these ranks, only 50% of the volume will count from your strongest leg. Okay. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you have, one leg, sorry, that has $1 million in volume. Okay. Or $1 million in deposits. Now, if you're trying to hit rank 10, you're probably thinking, oh, I've already got more than 10,000. I've got 1 million. I should be rank 5. You won't be rank 5 simply because out of your $1 million leg that you have, only 50%, which is of this 100,000, so 50,000 will be used for you to count on that volume as well. So 50% will be taken out of that $1 million leg that you have, and the other 50% you have to get from either additional second leg or many other legs that you can build within the business model that we have. Now, last but not least, so going back to the example that I said earlier, what happens if you are level 10 or sorry, rank 10, and what if someone else in your team also hit rank 10 as well? Well, this is where the company puts you in something that we call the pool bonus, which in my opinion is an amazing way for people to earn money, because once you hit rank 10, you're in the pool bonus, and this means that you get to earn from the profits that the company is making every single day. So let's say, for example, in this case, the company has made $1 million in profit. 5% of that, which is $50,000, goes towards the pool bonus. Now, whoever is in the pool bonus, whether it's one person, 5 people, or 3 people, like in the example you can see here, that money is divided equally amongst everyone that's in it. So according to this example, if there's $50,000 in a pool bonus and there's 3 people that are in it, all of them will get $16,666 each. And by the way, this is Monday to Friday. It doesn't mean that the profit is going to stay at $1 million. Sometimes it could be more, so your pool bonus is higher. Sometimes it could be less, so your pool bonus is less. But every day you're able to earn money from the company's profits as well, which in my opinion, I think is amazing. And by the way, for those of you who are wondering, you just showed us the compensation plan. It pays up to 100%. Where is this 5% coming from? This 5% comes from the company's overhead, which is completely normal, because just like any other business out there, this is also a business, and a business that needs to generate money too. So the company will pay that out of their own overhead as well. Now, final slide before we wrap up the call, guys, is the trust and transparency that we offer. And these are the key principles that we've applied to the business from day one. Okay, so you're seeing on the screen right now a license. So this is the license for Cermaq LLC, which was created in 2023, and this is an international brokerage and clearing house license. So what this license basically means is that we can offer our community all types of forex trading deals, including the trading of CFDs, which is what we do. And this isn't just a piece of paper that we put up on the screen, guys. This is also a testament to all of the regulations or all of the compliance that we've had to go through in order for us to get this license. And I know it's an offshore license, and people look at this and think, why did you get an offshore license and not a license with, let's say, for example, the FCA? Because I live in the UK. Why did we not get a license with the FCA? Well, there are 2 main reasons. Number one is time, because getting a license from the FCA, and I've worked with other brokers from the UK before, I know it can take up to 1 year just for you to get an appointment with the FCA, let alone starting the process of you getting your license. And when you have a product like what we do, we wanted to get this out there as soon as possible so people can start benefiting. And the license that we have does the exact same thing as the license that we're going to get from the FCA, right? And the only and another benefit as well is that with too much regulation, guys, things can, be bad for the business because too much regulation means too much control from someone else. But the way we wanted to run this is we want our community to grow the business. We wanted our community to control what happens with the business moving forward as well. So this license does the same thing as a license from the FCA would do, or any other, government or whoever entity you're thinking of. This license allows us to do the same thing. And also, we have My FX Book as well. So My FX Book, like I mentioned to you in the beginning of the call, you can go back from day one or when we launched Skynet Systems. You can see every single trade we placed, win or loss, and they're all transparent results. If you know about trading and if you're involved in trading, you will know that you can't just go onto My FX Book and show whatever numbers you want. It's connected to live market data, meaning it's showing the real results from our trading, and you can see all of that as well from the very first day all the way up until now. And that's what I told you in the beginning too. We're only here to show you what we've accomplished so far. We can't predict or guarantee what's going to happen in the future, but you can look at our results and decide if that's how you want to move forward or not. And of course, MetaTrader 5 already covered this. So, you guys can also see that is also a form, of legitimacy on the company's end as well, because I know getting an MT5 license is not easy to do. So that is our presentation for today. I really, really appreciate all of you being here. For our community that are on the call, please, if you can just give me just 60 more seconds, I have some updates for you all. So starting from tomorrow onwards, we have a brand new schedule that is going to be taking place on Skynet Systems. And this brand new schedule is going to be one training call every week and one, obviously, our international webinar every week as well. But it's not going to stay limited to that. We're going to have calls, more calls in different languages as well, coming into our Skynet schedule over the next couple of weeks as well. So the first training call we're going to be having is going to be on Wednesday. The flyer for that call will be released later on today, so that you guys will be able to see the training call and when it will be on Wednesday. But I highly recommend everyone attend these training calls, because we've given you a way to make money, but it's also important for everyone to understand how the money is being made. What industries are we trading in? What is the reason why, or how are we able to do what we do? And it's important for our community to learn what industries we're in and how we're able to do what we do. So the trainings that we're going to have on a weekly basis are going to be brand new trainings. It's not going to be the same thing you're seeing every week. It's going to be new topics every week, but this is important information to help you understand more about the business as well. And also, we have new presentation slides coming out. So this is the last time you guys have seen these slides. You will not see them again after this. We have brand new presentation slides coming out, a bit more easier to understand and also a bit more informative. So anyone who's looking at the business for the first time, they will get a very, very good understanding of what it is, what we do, and how how this business model can benefit them as well. So stay tuned for that as well. We're just literally doing the final touches to the slides. And one final thing I wanted to share, we have new content coming out. So I really, really apologize to everyone, by the way, who's been messaging me this past week. I've been trying my best to get back to everyone, but it's just been very, very busy this week with designers and developers, because we are releasing brand new content, video content, and also marketing content that's going to help you build your business online, but also give you the tools that you need to share the business in an efficient way. So you don't have to do 25 Zoom calls a day. If you want to, you can, but I'm sure you guys would want to do other things, because we are in this business for time freedom and money freedom as well. So we're releasing new content that's going to allow you to automate the process, presentations, detailed explanations about the Forex market, HFT, about the compensation plan that we have, about the industries that we're in. So much content is going to be given to you guys. We've literally been making all of this week. And from Wednesday onwards, we're going to start releasing this content as well, because part of the first training session is also going to show you guys what to do with this content. We're going to show you how you can brand yourself online. We're going to show you how you can generate leads online in a way that is, of course, ethical, but also automated as well, because we're in a new day, we're in a new era, and there is a new way to do things. And I wanted to give everyone in the community the tools to be able to benefit from all of this amazing technology that we have around us, and also social media as well. So I do apologize for everyone that's been trying to reach out and I haven't responded quickly enough, but I will be getting back to everyone this week, and our first training session will be on Wednesday. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you being here, and stay tuned on our official Telegram channel for more updates as well. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you all. I will see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.